From NAB in Las Vegas, DJI has it all, from new action cameras to new cinema cameras to new drones. This is MacVoices. This edition of MacVoices is supported by Kolide. Kolide sends employees important, timely, and relevant security recommendations for their Linux, Mac, and Windows devices, right inside Slack. Meet compliance objectives in a remote-first world without resorting to rigid device management. Try Kolide for 14 days free. Visit kolide.com/MacVoices to sign up today. That's KOLIDE.com/MacVoices. Enter your email when prompted to receive your free Kolide gift bundle after trial activation. Kolide.com/MacVoices. MacVoices is at NAB in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, we're in the B&H booth at the DJI table talking to Curran about what all they're showing here. Thank you so much for the time. I know you have nothing else to do.
Absolutely. I'm happy to talk to you today and kind of show off all the products we have here at NAB this year.
Well, that's great because I know it was a struggle just to get here because it's been so busy. So you're doing something right.
Yeah, we've been kind of swamped here, which is a good thing when you're at these conferences, constantly kind of running around getting all the content out. So really been talking to people about the great products we're releasing here. So we got the Ronin 4D here, we have the DJI Mic here, we have all of our drone categories here, Mavic III, Air 2S, FPV, and as well our Osmo Mobile series, Action 2, and then we also have our kind of cinema Ronin gimbals as well, so RSC2 and the Ronin 2 here as well. So a lot of products to show, a lot of excitement, and a lot of innovation to show kind of the industry here.
Well, I'll let you walk us through whatever you want to walk us through because there are a lot, as you said, there are a lot of products.
All right, so what I think is one of the best places to start with, I would start with our DJI Mic, the new mic system that we have here. So it is a wireless microphone solution. It has 2 transmitters, 1 receiver, and it's developed to be really plug and play, really modular for any kind of use case you're using it for. So it comes with a cold shoe, a lightning mount, and a USB-C. So whether you're shooting on an iPad, an iPhone, or an Android, you can plug it in and work immediately with your native camera app. The one nice thing is it has 15 hours of battery life and 14 hours of onboard storage onto each of these little transmitters. So while you're shooting, you can have it going in directly into your camera, or you can also hit the record button for a safety track, or if you want to use it independently, don't have to have this plugged into anything. You can just use this and then offload it through a USB-C cable onto your computer. It does 250 meters of transmission, so up to about 860 feet, and it really gives you a strong kind of lossless audio that you can then use in a wide range of applications.
What is it? I got to ask, in this environment with all the electronics we have around us and all the noise, how does it perform?
So it performs really well. One of the things is it's built on our drone system. So from our drone technology, we had to build really robust wireless transmission systems. Putting that and kind of developing the transmission system from this off of that is a really robust system that you're not going to have kind of difficulty when there's a lot of wires, a lot of different transmissions going on. It's going to hold and it's going to have really clear audio as well. So one of the things we've been doing is we've had people plug it into their phone, take it for a walk down the thing while we're recording on their phone. They can come back. The audio sounds great. You're not getting too much kind of overwhelming from the crowd around it. You're getting really clean audio quality on it as well.
Great, great.
So kind of moving on here, we do have our OM5 here for iPhone gimbals that you can use. You can get these at Mac Store or B&H. You can get these directly from us. One of the big innovations on this one is just the telescoping lens, so you're able to do a lot. When you have it with the Mimo app, you can do a bunch of active track, different things, stabilization. Makes it really easy to create really professional looking content while just using a phone. It's a great kind of device that we have. We also have, we have our Mavic III right here. This one's a Cine model. Comes with ProRes internal recording capabilities, a 1 terabyte SSD, and a controller with a built-in screen. Has 46 minutes of flight time, which is about a 50% increase on its predecessor. Really strong wind resistance, great capabilities. Got a 4/3 Hasselblad main camera on it, and a second half-inch sensor that does 162mm equivalent for a 7 to 28 times zoom. So a lot of capabilities with this camera unit here, and it uses the Hasselblad natural color solution. So anything you take on this, you don't have to do much in post afterwards. You offload it directly on your phone, onto your computer. You can share it right away. I was talking to a lot of creators who have been out here. They don't even need to do any post editing. They take it, offload it, and it's ready to ship right out of the camera or right out of the drone, for instance. We also have the Ronin 4D. Do you mind if I borrow this for a second here? Sorry. We're also showing off the Ronin 4D here today. So this is kind of the kind of evolution of all of DJI's technology into one professional cinema camera. So right here, our Ronin gimbals, you typically have 3 axes of stabilization. So you can have the roll, you can do all that. This one right here, you get a 4th axis. That Z-axis makes it so you don't need to worry about kind of any of the vertical shake. So you're moving and using it, it's going to give you stable footage the whole time. So you used to have to kind of master this ninja shuffle. Now you can just walk the way you want to walk, and it's going to stay stable the whole time. We've had people, we had an ESPN videographer take it over some ski jumps. We've had some parkour videos shot where they're jumping rooftop to rooftop using this, and you're getting super smooth footage the entire time. The one nice thing is it's designed to be used by a 1 or 2 person crew. So shots that you used to take 10 people, you're now able to get with a really small video team, and it's a really powerful system. You've got a full frame sensor on there. You have a LiDAR focusing module that makes it really easy to pull great focus, and you have a wireless transmission system that you can control the camera completely wirelessly up to 12 kilometers away with like 0.3 milliseconds of lag, and you can have full kind of camera control. So really kind of taking all the technology we've developed from our Ronin series, our drone series, putting it into a cinema camera and really pushing that boundary of innovation. For a really long time, cameras, what they do, you're innovating a camera, what do? Make it smaller, make the resolution better. Now we're looking at how can we make the usability better, making it easier for operators to get really complex shots really simply. So Ronin 4D, kind of one of the highlights of the show. This is what we've been swamped with so far. Really kind of next innovation. I'm sure we're going to constantly be pushing it for years down the line.
Very nice. I'm not going to take my hand off the mic, but what kind of weight are we talking about?
So fully kitted out, it can be up to about 9 pounds. It's able to support a 2 pounds on the gimbal itself, including a counterweight. So you're able to fit a lot of different cameras on here. There is third-party E-mount, so if you shoot Sony, you can kind of switch it with an adapter. And also, it comes with a DL mount, so you can use our DJI lenses as well.
Excellent. Excellent.
It's great. You got that stabilization. You're walking around with it. Don't have to worry about any of that vertical shake. Really changes the game for what you're able to do with a camera, especially handheld, because before, that Z-axis stabilization really hard to get. Now you got it all here. We got sensors developed on our drones on the bottom here that are measuring the distance from the floor, and that's how you're able to get this really smooth stabilization capability as well.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right. I'll put this back.
It's no fun to hold that for any length of time. Anything else we need to cover? Because I know there, like I said, there's a lot
We have a lot of drones here. The one thing we haven't touched on yet that I think we really should touch on is our FPV system. So a lot of the content you're seeing from drone content right now is using FPV systems. For a long time, DJI had the FPV digital system. What that was really for hobbyists who were building out their own FPV platforms, and it would be all the transmission, the controller, the goggles, everything there. This is our first drone that integrates all that into kind of a consumer-ready drone package. So you can learn how to fly FPV without having to get too deep into like the hobby aspect of it where you're soldering everything together, doing a bunch of different things. The flight dynamics for FPV are very different than a normal drone, so it also allows you to kind of get up to speed before you go to a full manual, so you can learn how to become an FPV pilot with some of the safeguards and obstacle avoidance systems found in our other drones, so you can kind of learn along the way, and then when you're ready, go to full FPV where you can do the barrel rolls, do all the different things with the super wide angle. So totally different flight experience, very immersive, with great wide angle view on here, and you wear these goggles while you're flying it. So you're kind of locked in the whole time. You are looking through the drone camera, and it gives you a completely different experience for flying a drone.
Sounds like a lot of fun. No question about it.
I'm still learning how to fly it, and every time I take it out, I have to stop myself from just giggling as I'm using it. So tons of fun to use. And I think that's really what all we got here. We also have our Action 2 magnetic modular action camera right here. Comes with a bunch of things. Really, the reason we went magnetic with it just decreases the amount of accessories you need. Before, you need a large chest harness. You need all these different adapters. This right here, you can magnetically clip it to yourself. You can clip it to anything that's magnetic. Or you can also just integrate really simple solutions that integrate with a lot of different activities. So DJI Action 2. Ronin 4D, Mavic 3, got a lot of things on display here, and we've kind of really been enjoying all the crowd that we've been talking to here at NAB.
That's great. It all looks wonderful. The website where folks can go to learn all the details about each product.
So you can go to DJI.com to learn the details about all our products, and since we're sharing the booth with B&H today, you can also go to B&H to find all these different things and learn more about the products from B&H as well.
Excellent. Thank you so much for the time.
Awesome. Thank you. I hope you have a great rest of the convention.
You too. You too. We're burning down a little bit.
Yeah. We're on our 3rd day now, and we're kind of getting tired, but you know what? We're keeping strong. It's been a lot of fun, and we can't wait to see everyone else who stops by the booth.
Amen.
Thank you.
Folks, I'm Chuck Joyner. MacVoices is still in Las Vegas. We'll have more from NAB. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.